Thank you. Mr. Speaker, I'm rising to speak against the bill.
In opposition, please proceed.
Thank you. Mr. Speaker, this is relating to the Uniform Mediation Act. This is a uniform act that has only been adopted by 10 states in the mainland. There are some serious problems with Hawaii joining these other 10 states and not waiting till we go ahead and deliberate this more thoroughly. I am referencing testimony from a Jim Honig, who's a full-time professional mediator specializing in family law here in Hawaii. His credentials include graduating first in his class from Stanford Law School, being president of the Law Review, serving as law clerk to Chief Justice of the United States, teaching at the Mediation Center of the Pacific here, and one of the founders of the Volunteer Settlement Master Program in Family Court. He strongly opposes passage of this Mediation Act, and I think that almost should have been enough to stop us from moving ahead with it this session. He notes that the Uniform Mediation Act has potentially devastating consequences for the Mediation Center of the Pacific and programs which rely on volunteer mediators and volunteer settlement masters in family court issues. That is here in Hawaii, Mr. Speaker. He states, here's the problem. The Uniform Mediation Act creates a situation in which mediators can be forced to testify and confidentiality can be breached simply by alleging misconduct or malpractice as a backdoor means of getting at otherwise confidential information. And this bill sets up the process whereby this can be done. Moreover, he notes the chilling effect on the ability of Mediation Center of the Pacific and other mediation centers throughout the state to obtain the volunteers, and on the family court's ability to maintain the Volunteer Settlement Masters program will become obvious after the first volunteer or volunteer settlements master is forced to defend against a claim of misconduct used by an attorney or mediation party to breach confidentiality. In legalese, what it means is an attorney could use the provision in this bill to breach the confidentiality. This will have a chilling effect on volunteers stepping forward to participate in this program. And this is a family court program that really provides very worthwhile service using these volunteers. It's a serious enough concern expressed by a man who is thoroughly familiar with the process, and it should have given us cause to hold off on this measure this session. I know that it's late to encourage you all to recommit the bill to committee, but in the event it does go forward, I hope I don't stand here next year and say I told you so when that program is damaged because of this bill. We can always ask the governor to look at it more thoroughly and consider whether or not he should sign it, but I really believe that our body should not send it forward. You yourself, Mr. Speaker, are probably familiar with this program and the volunteers that help in these serious family matters and how much we rely upon them. We don't want to do something that will damage their willingness to participate as voluntary settlement masters. Thank you.